championship. So let's say you have my team, and you have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon,
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the 3. And for San Antonio, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Ewing in at the 4-man position. And these teams meeting for the second consecutive time, Richard. It'll be interesting to see how the game plans might have changed.
Yeah, as a coach, you got to switch some things up. Coming out with the same look 2 times in a row, it just will not work. There's got to be some new wrinkles in your strategy, even if you were the winning coach.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here's Morant. Pass to Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Here's McGrady. It's no good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the middle.
Spurs foul.
That free throw misses. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative 3-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA. Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Knocked away. Here's Jordan. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball.
And we're about a minute into the first. No good there. Off the double clutch. Morant against Johnson. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Back to Johnson. Pass to Malone. Here's Jordan. Check by Hill. Left block shot on the way. Good work defensively by Hill. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Down low. Embiid inside. He's off on that one.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
To the left side wing. Pass to McGrady. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
To stop the run, in deep, Johnson drops it in.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They get the rebound. Shoots over Embiid. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 6. The 17-footer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Morant surveying the floor. Abdul-Jabbar passes to McGrady. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Embiid covers. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Hill against Jordan. Money from 17 feet out.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now in the first quarter. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Kuzi. No good on the triple. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Shoots. McGrady shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Malone. Outside Johnson. Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Wow, let's hear another round of applause.
1:10 left to play in the first. Here's Walton. 8 points in his last time out. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Step back and fire. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. .44 seconds left to play in the first. And Gasol with the block. Here's Arizin. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Archibald. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Bird passes to Kuzi. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Archibald. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. 1 second left, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
50. The Bulls. 10.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
They get it back. On the court for the Bulls. Allen, pass to Archibald. Havlicek. And Gasol with the block. Here's Bird. Pass to Johnson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Jordan's checked in for Chicago.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Morant, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
It's both from the stripe. For Chicago, they've got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Johnson passes to Jordan. Here's Mikan. Over to the left wing, and there's a 3-second violation. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Chicago, 4th. Number 5, the Spurs.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Here's the teardrop. Morant, no good.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Jordan, the pass to Arizon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Michael Jordan.
Morant against Johnson. And it's Morant missing.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hill against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From about 19, here's Ewing, and a two-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McAdoo. Blocked! Johnson with it. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Spurs call time here.
San Antonio timeout. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Hype squad. Wow, let's hear another round of
Ewing passes to Morant. Here's Ewing. Embiid covers. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Embiid. The rebound by the Spurs.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Johnson passes to Malone. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson finds Embiid. Lets it fly from 18. Embiid missing again.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Back to Morant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ewing. Embiid brings a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Jump ball call.
And Chicago has possession. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the way that game went, no surprise it went into overtime. And man, did this team fight hard to snatch that W.
Morant, the pass to Kirilenko. Deflected. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Second team foul.
And Johnson drops them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 9 points.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's Kuzi driving to the basket, and they get it back.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Johnson against Morant. Inside. Ewing. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more...
I'm here.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Ewing in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio leading. Here's McGrady. Moran against Johnson. In the paint, Moran puts it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Back to Johnson. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 8 rebounds in the game. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Got it.
Bob Cousy.
Cousy's got his first 2 points of the night.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He has 6. Here's Moran. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Magic Johnson.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Both good from the line that time. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The ball's knocked loose. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Morant. Ja slices through. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Here's Jordan. Here's Malone.
San Antonio foul.
And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month.
Second personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bulls making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Timeout Spurs. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Kite Squad. And show some love once again for your Spurs.
Outside, Hill with the drive over Jordan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Chicago trailing here to the inside. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Archibald, covered by Jordan. Here's Hill. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Mikan. The shot comes out.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Pass to Archibald. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Archibald's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Archibald, pass to Walton, and a missed layup.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Harrison.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzi, the pass to Mikan. Fades and shoots. And Walton pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
McGrady. Here's Hill. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Kirilenko passes to Allen. Here's Archibald. From the corner. And the jumper falls for him. Archibald's got 4 points this quarter.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. In third, the Bulls.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Larry.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
One minute left in the third. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Walton.
And the Spurs lead by 14. Here's Kuzi. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Bob Cousy.
Kuzi's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Allen. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, the Bulls shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Bird. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Walton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to
48.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
35.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Joel Embiid. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Morant. Shoots over Johnson. The rebound by DeBusschere.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Outside Johnson. Embiid passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bird. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Larry Bird.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Chicago trailing here. Here's Bird. Check by Hill. Here's Morant. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Johnson passes to DeBusschere. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Here's the break. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on those little bitty things.
The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Embiid.
Karl Malone. Paul Arizin.
Launches it. A nice shot by Arizin.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open
Paul
man.
Arizin.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
It's T-shirt time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's the floater. And it's laid up and in by Hill. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Bull substitution.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. McGrady, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Morant missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Magic
Johnson with a bucket.
Assistant. Michael
And so
Jordan.
Moran will bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14. To the wing, right side. McGrady, shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Chicago
That's
ball.
fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shoots over Embiid. Off target with a fadeaway. Now Jordan. Down low. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the
Good work defensively by Hill.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And the Bulls call time here.
Timeout Bulls.
They're behind by 6. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
To the middle, Malone. The offensive rebound. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Hill the pass to Morant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Bird. Over Hill. And it's Bird missing. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's McGrady. And he gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ja Morant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Bulls foul. Bob Cousy. First personal foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. The Bulls. They're down by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harrison. Lets the three fly. Mikan passes to Cousy. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Harrison. Fires the three. The shot misses.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian.
Worth it. So when you get to the training schedule, which you go to the My NBA Era's main menu again, you go to.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Wilkins in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, they've got Robinson. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Stockton in at the 1. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And for fans of long-range shooting, this is a great matchup, Doris. These teams do a lot of work from beyond the arc.
Well, big-time legitimate threats from three-point range on both sides. These coaches also know how to put that to use. So perimeter defenders are on notice tonight. Get ready.
2 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D from Stockton. T-Wade on the wing. Duncan defending. Pulls it up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Pass to Leonard for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Stockton. Duncan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Stockton, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Under duress of that shot clock, the ability to stay focused and understand timing and when to get it off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yes, sir.
LeBron dishes to Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Out to Wade. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
There's Chamberlain. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
The pass to Robinson. Stockton outside. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Duncan. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And here's Stockton. Hasn't made one yet. Teardrop shot. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The offensive rebound.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
He dishes it to Stockton. Robinson kicks to Stockton. High post shot. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Leonard against James. Here's Wade. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitutions on the court.
.124 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Iverson. He's tightly guarded. Shot's good by Gilmore.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Stockton outside. He feeds it to James. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Irving's checked in for Wade, and it's wide in for John Stockton. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Westbrook. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Here's Iverson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he knocks down the first one.
Allen Iverson. Shooting 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's White. No good that time. Good D by Westbrook. Celtics trailed by 5. And stolen by James. Outside Irving. Moving it up. And he makes that one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
For 3, Westbrook buries the long-range jumper.
How confidently is Russell Westbrook pulling the trigger off the screen? This guy understands how to take advantage.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And with
17. The Celtics. 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So with Wade on the bench, so this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Irving is out there with White. Then there's Hayes, and it's LeBron James, and it's Jokic in at the center. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Wilkins outside. 5 on the clock. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Wilkins passes to Chamberlain. Now here's Duncan. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. So for the Nets, Robinson's checked in for Jokic. Dwayne Wade comes in for LeBron. And it's Stockton in for White. Brooklyn leading by 3.
Great job by the Brooklyn Nets team.
Stockton outside. Irving for 3. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't jam it through. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Irving against Leonard. At the elbow, it's Robinson. 3-pointer, Stockton. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
David Robinson.
And the Nets lead by 5.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Out to Duncan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Wade. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Stockton. Wilkins brings the double team. Back to Stockton. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
John Stockton.
Stockton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Wade passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
The combo guard, Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Chamberlain. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here is Stockton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
And Stockton drops them both. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone. How about your Brooklyn Nets?
Quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Boston. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And for the Celtics, they've been the ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Down low. Yep, that one goes.
John Stockton.
Stockton's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The pass to McHale. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Thompson way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, you talk about confidence when you're from distance. It's Klay Thompson. That's his world, and we're just living in it.
Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Brooklyn leading by 8. From the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Robinson, that's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Passes it to Gilmore. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Iverson against Wade. Unloads from 13. Rebound Boston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
For 3, Westbrook. The shot misses. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising.
Brooklyn.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Brooklyn. Found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. Shaq, let's get your take on... And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Celtics. Duncan out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wilkins in at the 2.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Robinson's checked in. 3-pointers, Stockton. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And the call up against Jokic.
First personal
That is
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Right side, Leonard. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 now.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that 3-point shooting.
Stockton outside. Jokic inside. Duncan on him. Releases. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Assist.
And it's 7 points for Leonard.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Brooklyn trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
These are the guys you want on the wing when your team needs a 3. In the second half of the season, they're the top small forwards in the NBA from beyond the arc. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their three-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wilkins. Banked in off the glass. Wilkins has got 5 now.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Stocked in the pass to Robinson. Outside, James. That time from Leonard.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
There's the dish to Duncan. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Jokic. In transition, here come the Nets. Wade has the open look, and the Nets miss again. Celtics trail by 4. Wilkins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wilkins. Chamberlain trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard on the wing, over LeBron, and it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Inside, Wade, and it's sent back by Wilkins. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last. So for the Nets, Hayes, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's White in for John Stockton. And a new group in for the Celtics. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is adjustment. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn.
Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And let's check out the stats for LeBron James. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Wade, good.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
Pass to Leonard. .131 left in the third quarter. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Leonard. He has 7. Iverson outside. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook against White. Boston again missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Ball stolen. Here's Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Iverson against Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team second.
That free throw good from Wade.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Westbrook dishes to Iverson. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wade. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
42. The Celtics.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Wade on the bench, so this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. White is out there with John Stockton, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Hayes, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Nets leading by 4. To the paint. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the shot goes in.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's White. And Boston with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander against Stockton. Chamberlain down low. Over Jokic. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And Hayes throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Stockton outside. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Chamberlain with the block. White against Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule.
Team second.
On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Wade comes in for White.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Here's Stockton. Great D that time from Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And your next youth Nets team.
The Celtics making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Clock at 6. James kicks to Stockton. From the arc. Here's Robinson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Duncan, the best to Chamberlain. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wade passes to LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Stockton finds James. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-6 run. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Wade passes to Stockton. Outside Robinson. On the stripe. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Stockton. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. That's trailed by 5. Here's Wade. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he is a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Chamberlain's shot is off. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
Stockton against Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s. And that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3.
Come together and make some noise.
27 seconds left in the game. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside for Stockton. Tries it from 19. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Three-pointer, Stockton. Knocks down the trifecta.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, despite his young age, has always been rock solid in his confidence. Here's a big-time moment for him to deliver.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
Piggybacking off of that, Chris, I want to talk about individual training. Now, from the MyNBA eras, this is again in the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Anthony Davis is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's George, and it's Peyton in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Ewing in at the 4. And this late in the season, Grant, would you say the adage, nobody is 100% rings true?
100%. I mean, at least that was the case for me. There's some truth in that saying, though, for everyone. Most guys might not be 100% until they get a full off-season of rest.
Here's McGrady. Buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morant against Peyton. George for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Here's McGrady. George defending. Offensive board. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Remains San Antonio ball.
Morant against Peyton. Shot clock at 6. Ewing, no good. Davis, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame break.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Pass to Baylor. Now George. Here he goes. Here's Howard. Tries again. And there's the rejection. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Hill. Paul George pulls it in.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
McGrady, the pass to Morant, to the inside. Hill can't hit from in close.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Back to Payton. It's George on the wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the 3 off target. The Spurs have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Morant, the pass to Ewing. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George's shot is off. And so Morant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Floats one up, and it's blocked by Davis. Now here's George. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it was really the defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now here's Hill. He's closely guarded. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Hardaway comes in for Payton. Pass to Dumars. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Here's Unseld. Blocked! Here's Havlicek. Allen, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kirilenko passes to Walton. To the paint. To stop the drought. And the layup is up and in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Unseld. Back to Hardaway. Here's Dumars. Allen defending. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Havlicek, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Havlicek passes to Archibald. Over Hardaway. The shot by Archibald, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Havlicek. Count it.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Dumars. Here's Bosch. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that's why CB continues to be one of the most difficult covers in the league.
And he drops the first. Hardaway's checked in for Miami. Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Archibald. Still no points. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second.
The Heat. 13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Ja Morant, and it's Hill in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And San Antonio has possession. Count it from distance. McGrady's got 9 points. And so George will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Dwight Howard picks one up. Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Shots blocked. Here's Payton. It's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Hill the pass to Morant. Here's McGrady. Hill for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Timeout Spurs.
All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. Second, the Spurs. Fourth, Miami.
And the heart and desire both of these teams have shown on the defensive end has been fantastic. Just doing a tremendous job at swatting away shots.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Payton. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. The 3. And they recover it. The Spurs rebound. Stolen by Davis. Here's Baylor. Checked by Hill. Baylor, that's good.
I mean, this is Anthony Davis. He can do everything for you. Leadership This guy is as complete as it gets.
Morant, the pass to Ewing. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good. Howard with some nice D.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's McGrady. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
George passes to Baylor. Blocked. Here's Hill, and he goes in for the dunk.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Miami trailing. Pass to Howard. For 3, George. Offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Payton finds Howard. And here's George. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. George has got 6.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Ja steps on the gas. And it's blocked by Davis. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Hill, the pass to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. George passes to Bosch. Outside Hardaway. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Allen. George, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hardaway against Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Baylor. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Hardaway against Morant. Here's Ewing. And Davis with the block.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
Baylor. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes a first. The Heat making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike. There's 25 seconds left in the half. Here's Archibald. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kirilenko. For 3, Allen. That shot missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustles the guard out on the perimeter. Definitely.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They put a big...
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2, and on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Paul George, and it's Payton in at the point. Hill the pass to Morant. Here's McGrady. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ewing. Spurs need to get one up here. Hill for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Left side Davis. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's McGrady. The rebound by Baylor.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Out of bounds. Miami ball.
Pass to Payton. Here's Howard.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
It's Hill with the drive. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. George passes to Davis. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ewing's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Baylor. There's the block. Morant against Payton for the tie. The rebound by Baylor. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morant looking around. Pass to Hill. He nails it, and we're tied. Hill's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Payton passes to George. Back to Payton. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Looking Davis out there tonight, the NBA is just better the way he's playing.
That free throw good from Davis. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnover. Number 1, the Heat. 5th, the Spurs.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Davis slams it home.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
The baseline J is on the way. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Tim Hardaway.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat.
First personal foul.
On Thursday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Davis. Here's Dumars. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Here's Baylor. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Assist.
Now it's a 5-point Heat lead. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Havlicek. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Kirilenko. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Dumars. Pass to Baylor. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Havlicek's shot is off. Miami shooting only 39% so far in the game. Dumars passes to Hardaway. No one near him. And that one's good. Dumars. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Hardaway on the wing. No made baskets yet. Jones from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
32. The Heat. 42.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Hill, the pass to Walton. Back to Hill. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And for the Heat, we've got Paul George, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Walton passes to McGrady on the money from 12 feet away.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to McAdoo. George against Hill. Driving inside. Over George. Hill can't connect.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's George. Morant with a defensive effort.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. The Heat making a switch here.
Heat substitution. Chris Bosh.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shots good by Hill.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. McGrady. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
George passes to Howard.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. George with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's McAdoo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
San Antonio ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McGrady shot is off.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Got a piece of it. Outside Morant. Walton passes to McGrady. Out left to the wing. And there's the lob. Shot clock at 6. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat with the lead. Pass to George. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Walton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Payton's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
Morant. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. Count it, and the foul. Dwight Howard picks one up.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And Davis slams it home.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Morant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Here's McGrady. Howard grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And they get it back. Here's Payton. Tries yet again. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Heat ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Patrick Ewing.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Lets it fly from 18. Another shot. Howard. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
George, right side. Again, the Heat score.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Morant against Payton. Morant, the pass to Ewing. Hill with it. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. .44 seconds left in the game. Here's Davis, and it's rejected.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. So the Heat win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
So let's talk about some free agent options that are available to players out there playing this mode.
Maybe my favorite part about
This is your starting 5. Man in the middle. 7 feet.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Giannis in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, John Stockton out there with Wade. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Robinson. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And this may be the most pressure-packed time of the season, Clark. The playoff chase is in full swing.
Especially for teams on the bubble, you're exactly right. I mean, every game feels like a playoff game right now. And you can't afford any slip-ups. Everything is magnified in the run-up to the postseason.
Robinson finds Stockton. Sinks that one from the post. Stockton's got the first points of the night for the Nets.
And, you know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And the dunk by Towns.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Stockton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wembanyama passes to Edwards. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Wembanyama. He shoots again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Shooting from Milwaukee.
Good on both. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Robinson misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Stockton kicks to Wade. Outside Robinson. The pass to Stockton. And the 3 ball is good. Stockton's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great pass from Robinson. Scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Stockton. He has 5. Stockton can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns finds Curry. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. Pass to Stockton. Outside Robinson. James against Wembanyama. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama over LeBron. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Tatum, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Irving comes in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Stephen Curry. Here's Brunson after Julius Irving's basket. Passes it to Irving. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 3. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the pass to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, there's no denying that Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
White the pass to Irving. Over Tatum. And they recover it. White. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
White looking around. To the middle. Eaton misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving against White. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-5 run. Wembanyama passes to Brunson. Here's Irving. Back to Brunson. All alone. Offensive rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Oh, the lob to Irving.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort and timing.
Bucks leading by 6. And here is Tatum. Nothing on the board. Pass to Wembanyama. Good if it goes. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
The Bucks.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. And you could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Irving is out there with Curry. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. Markkanen inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Stockton with it. He has 5. Into the lane. LeBron James on the wing. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now here's Curry. Last time 14 points for him. Markkanen passes to Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back, but I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest and may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Porzingis can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Curry after David Robinson's miss. Giannis kicks to Curry. Outside, Markkanen. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Such a wide open look. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, Just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and Robinson is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now, here's Markkanen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Porzingis, and it's Jason Tatum in for Markkanen. Bucket is good. Irving's got 6.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Tatum dishes to Edwards.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
And it's blocked. They recover it. And there it is for him.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Missed foul. Bob Pettit. First personal foul.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Irving comes in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Stephen Curry. Bucks leading by 8. .133 left in the first half of the game. Brunson, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Nets trailed by 9. Outside Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hayes up top. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Warriors, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Goes up to the stripe, and there's Wembanyama on the assist by Towns. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
.23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's White. And it's good. 2 points. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Fires from the wing. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
James way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
20.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And you, big fella, Let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn? And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from John Stockton.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So with Irving on the bench, so this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Wade. Then it's Stockton. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Here's Jokic. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Stockton the pass to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And out the line.
Robinson hits them both. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Passes to Curry. The rebound by the Nets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stockton outside. Back to Jokic. Over Edwards. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 7.
Town sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Stockton the bounce pass. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Jokic. Too much Jokic down low.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Edwards passes to Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one, good.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot it. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Wait, that one no good. Great tee that time from Edwards. Right side Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Curry. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Irving against Wade. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain one or two future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you. White, he's checked in for Wade. Tatum, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Curry going inside. White with the defensive effort.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Curry passes to Markkanen. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Lauri Markkanen.
Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night. White against Curry. Outside, White. Stockton looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Bucks leading by 9. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Kyrie with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Curry against White. Here's Pettit. Second chance effort. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White the pass to Stockton. Pass to Pettit. Shoots over Curry. Offensive rebound. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Pettit. Pettit's got 4 points this quarter. The deep 3 from Tatum. And they'll get another chance. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take it.
The Bucks. 44.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Towns. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Irving. And it's Brunson in at the point. He gets it in there. Wade's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Towns kicks to Irving. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Jokic, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Stockton passes to Wade. Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Timeout called the Nets. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7 foot 4, Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Jokic, no good. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
James kicks to Stockton. Nice move. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Stay here. Brooklyn basketball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Towns. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Stockton outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Stockton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's tipped. Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Towns kicks to Irving. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Here's Wade. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's Irving with the ball for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Wembanyama. A rebound by the Nets.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Jokic passes to James. 3-pointer, Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
And Edwards with the stop.
Timeout. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
All right, fans.
They're behind by 13.
Let me hear ya.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
He simply turned the inside into his personal workshop, getting bucket after bucket with aggressive interior offense. So you know what? When that's the case, just keep feeding him, and that's what his teammates did.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Wade is quick, and he's so tough in that pick and roll. And if you're not paying attention, you can lose him in an instant.
Curry finds Towns. The tray. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Towns.
Stephen Curry.
Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
for Milwaukee.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Nets.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Stockton passes to LeBron. Buries it from three-point range.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Stockton. Outside Curry. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It's that time of year again, the 10th annual 2K TV Awards.
We have 10 outstanding awards for 10 outstanding members.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Ali LaForce. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. And for Los Angeles, they've got Kevin Durant. Luka Doncic is out there with James Harden. And it's Daniels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Both teams have been playing so well, Smitty. It's a shame someone has to go home defeated.
BA, we've all been pointing to this matchup. It's been building for weeks. Now it's finally here, and I've got my popcorn ready.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Doncic. Daniels passes to Nowitzki. Durant for three. The Lakers with the rebound. On the wing, Durant. Harden from outside. He can't get it to go. Here's Robertson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Frazier. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. It's deflected. Daniels passes to Nowitzki. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Kings ball.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Frazier. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
First team foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A., and the city loves basketball.
Here's Robertson. Here's Carter on the money from 12 feet away. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start. He can help with that.
Dave Collins. That's his first personal foul.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Pass to Frazier. Now Carter, guarded by Durant. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 5, Sacramento.
This is a team that is simply not missing anything right now, and they are just getting more and more confident in themselves every game.
To win the drought, can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Frazier. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Russell, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
To the wing on the left. Outside Harden. Daniels. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
Here's Cowens. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Harden, the pass to Daniels. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Doncic with the bucket.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Completely new group for the Lakers.
Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Here's Siakam. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first.
And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
Here's Yao, averaging around 5 points a game. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's his first.
The first free throw is good.
Second team foul.
And so he hits both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Anthony, the pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Here's Gervin. He had 9 points in his last time out. Out to the right wing. Here's Richmond. Sacramento again missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Sacramento again missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Woo! Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Rose against Paul. Rose, the pass to Weber. It's tipped. Rose against Paul. Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Pascal Siakam. That's his
Throughout his career, Carmelo Anthony has had a lot of success forcing the defense into tough situations and drawing fouls.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Kings. And Anthony drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Rose. Here's Richmond. Looking to end the run. Here's Weber. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Yao. Love with the ball. Paul for 3. The rebound by Richmond. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Richmond. 3 seconds left. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bradley Beal.
No good on the free throw. The Kings making a switch here.
Third team foul.
Good on the second one. Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
With the score,
the Kings on top. They lead by 1.
Lakers.
Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
The Kings. 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Anthony is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's James Harden. And it's Daniels in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Lakers with the ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Harden against Booker. They get it again. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Pass to Daniels. Doncic against Young. Nice finish from Luka.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
To the inside. Russell. And it's blocked. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And here's Anthony. Shoots over Holmgren. Anthony misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young from long range. Kept alive. Here's Holmgren. And then Russell with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Booker. Yet to see a basket. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Anthony. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Here's Durant. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
Timeout call, Sacramento. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while. It's possible they will hold a grudge.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Here's Frazier. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Gervin, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Durant. Rebounded by Frazier. From about 16, the Lakers with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Nowitzki. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Harden's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Gervin. .141 left in the second period. Here's Frazier, guarded by Doncic. Clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow. That one a little long.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Durant's shot is off.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Frazier with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. That puts him in the lead. Beal's got 5 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Frazier, the pass to Weber. Now with a rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Gervin. The Kings trailing. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Harden. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Yao. Now Paul. Releases. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. They shoot again. And it's in. Oh! Nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers? The bench. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers in the lead. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Harden can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Robertson, defended by Harden. Robertson's shot is off. Well, the Lakers shooting 34% thus far in this game. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Frazier. Basket's good. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Doncic right side. Pass to Nowitzki. On target from range. And the Lakers lead by 2.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Here's Frazier, guarded by Doncic. Here's Cowens. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Daniels, guarded by Russell. Outside Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the Lakers get it back. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Carter with it. Now Doncic defending. Out to the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The teardrop. Robertson's shot is off.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Tough bucket by Harden. A creative finisher near the hoop.
Hoop poked away. Frazier, the pass to Russell. Here's Doncic. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Luka Doncic with the assist.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Robertson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound, Daniels. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the games.
The Lakers with a rebound. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden drives in. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to Robertson. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Good on the shot.
Oscar Robertson.
6 points for him. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Number 5, Sacramento.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Right side, Paul. Pass to Yao. Goes to the fadeaway. Yao's got his second basket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Frazier, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Weber. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game, and the shot goes down.
Such a pure shooter. Carmelo Anthony with the ball in his hand. It's money.
Pass to Frazier. Tipped. And here's Beal. He's got 5. Hauled in by the Kings. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Weber passes to Frazier. "51 seconds left in the third quarter. And he can't get that one. Paul with some nice D.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
It's so fun to see Melo still play the game at a high level. Schooling those youngsters makes us old guys smile.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Rose with the bucket.
Derrick Rose.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his first points of the game.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Assisted.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
To the inside, Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Chris Paul out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down low, here's Paul, and he makes it on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Robertson. Now here's Russell. It's picked off. Left side Paul. It's stolen. Here's Robertson. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
They get it back.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Here's Richmond. It's not going to go for him. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. 19-footer. No good, off the front rim.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The deep 3 from Durant. And they'll get another chance. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Mitch Richmond.
And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up.
First team
on Sunday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Boston Celtics.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harden's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Nice shot by Harden.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Russell. The D's right on him. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Daniels checked in for the Lakers. Frazier, he's checked in for Sacramento. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Darvin Ham had some words for his team over the break. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Allie, thank you. Doncic, good.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Carter can't get it to go.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Doncic. Here's Nowitzki.
2 minutes remain in the
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Frazier, the pass to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Carter, the pass to Cowens. Over to the left wing. Here's Frazier. Doncic for the block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. I like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
The Kings trailing. To the paint. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Daniels. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Now Doncic to the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. And he buries him.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense. His ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Carter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 35 seconds left in the final quarter.
Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cash.
Clutch performer, Carmelo Anthony buries a big shot.
The Kings with the timeout. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers. Hey, let's get the ball.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Frazier. Takes a 13-footer. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
15 seconds left in the fourth.
Okay, Lakers fans.
And the Lakers have possession. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Enjoy. Backcourt violation.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Frazier. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Sacramento foul. Dave Cowens.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
For the Lakers, Luka Doncic.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Pass to Carter from deep 3-point range. So we see the Lakers get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Then it's the 2K TV Interactive Wizard. This prestigious award is for whoever has answered the most 2K TV trivia.
Sacramento. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Worthy. Garnett is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's West. And it's Drexler in at the 2-guard spot. And for Sacramento, they've got Frazier. He's out there with Robertson. Russell is out there with Carter. And it's Cowens in at the 4. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And Worthy has got it here for the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
A nice shot by Carter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the pass to West. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Frazier dishes to Carter. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Cowens. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Worthy. West against Robertson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Worthy finds Garnett, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. West passes to Garnett. Now Drexler. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Throws it up high, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
The assist.
To the inside.
Frazier.
Here's Garnett. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
Frazier the pass to Cowens. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Passes it to Garnett. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Frazier. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Drexler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Worthy against Carter. Garnett grabs the board. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Indiana. Here's Shays. Nice D from Frazier.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Down low. Here's Russell. Over Drexler. Russell with a terrific move in the basket. And that'll tie this game up.
And what you love about Russell is he plays to his strengths. Nothing fancy, just goes right to one of his pickable moves.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. All right, we hear a lot about the length of the season, Richard, and how those factor into the injuries these players go through. So can you share any tricks of staying healthy for a full schedule?
Yeah, I managed to do it a few times, and that was before they had all this fancy new age technology and science. But yoga was big for my health and longevity.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Weber, he's checked in for Russell. Gervin comes in for Carter. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Robertson. Now here's Frazier. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Shoots from the elbow. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Have one on Weber. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The Kings trailed by 3. Here's Rose, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Earl Monroe.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. 5th best, the Kings.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Rose hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Weber. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Worthy kicks to Halliburton. Monroe the pass to Mourning. Baseline J on the way. And Monroe with the basket on the assist from James Worthy.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Weber outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Frazier. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here is Weber. Still yet to score. Oh, Worthy with the block. Sinks the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Monroe, the pass to Mourning. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. He came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K.
15. The Pacers. 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success? He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
So with Rose on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Robertson is out there with Richmond. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Russell. And it's Carter in a small forward. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings.
For the Pacers.
On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Worthy dishes to West. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Over Siakam. And that one's good by Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go. Robertson outside. Vince Carter on the wing. Covered by Worthy. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. So the Kings call timeout, their first. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
A shot by Carter, nobody around. Sinks the triple. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Vince Carter.
Drexler against Richmond. Drexler kicks to Garnett. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So he dishes it to Holmgren. Worthy against Carter. Pass to Russell. And that one is off. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Hornets. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Russell inside. Worthy on him. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses
and turning them into points.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's West. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Back to Carter. Kings moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And there's the pass to Olajuwon. Worthy kicks to Drexler. Knocked away. And now Sacramento on the break. Robertson against Drexler. Robertson outside. Dishes it to Carter. Pacers with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
West. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Kings. Trae Young comes in for Robertson. On defense, the Kings. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They get it again. Here's Worthy. Makes it off the glass. Worthy's got his first points of the night.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Booker against Drexler. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Kings. Here's Worthy. The putback. Bill Russell grabs the miss. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's deflected.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Passes it to Young. Booker outside. To the paint. Olajuwon with the block. Booker against Drexler. West outside. Six on the shot clock, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The high post shot. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they traded. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Olajuwon is out there with Garnett. Then there's Drexler. Then there's West. And it's Thurman in at the 3. No good from West. Sacramento leading by 6. Frazier outside. Stolen by Drexler. And now here comes Drexler leading the break. Scooped up. Had a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Frazier the pass to Russell. Olajuwon with the block. Down low, Garnett got a piece of it. Robertson against Drexler. Robertson kicks to Russell. Back to Robertson. There's the dish to Carter. He lobs it up. Garnett with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. And the Kings making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Worthy's checked in for the Pacers.
Substituting on the court.
Carter with the 3. Drills it from outside. Carter's got 9 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Second is Vince Carter.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Indiana again missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Got that one up quick. Vince. And now it's an 11-point Sacramento lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
No good from West.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Siakam passes to Cowens. Here's Frazier. Unable to get that one. Drexler with the defensive effort. Pacers trailed by 11. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Robertson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Frazier scanning the floor. Siakam trying to free himself up. A shot by Frazier, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Drexler throws it down.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Frazier. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. West
against Frazier. To the inside. Robertson passes to Cowan. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Frazier's got the lead up to 11 now for Sacramento.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the Pacers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Some changes for Indiana. Warnings checked in for Garnett. Monroe comes in for Worthy. Halliburton subbed in for West. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Pass to Weber. He's off on that one. Mourning with some nice D. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Shays can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Booker the pass to Weber. Shoots over Monroe. Weber can't hit. Pacers trailed by 9. Halliburton outside. Good work defensively by Gervin. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Mourning against Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
Alonzo Mourning.
Kings leading now by 9. Outside Rose. And Mourning sends it back. Halliburton again throws. Halliburton passes to Monroe. With the shot, finds himself wide open and drills it. Monroe's got his second basket of the game. The Kings shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Weber can't hit. Pacers trailed by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drexler kicks to Mourning. Monroe in the corner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Kings lead by 5. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
37. The Pacers. 32.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Rose on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Russell driven out there with Frazier. Then there's Carter, and it's Cowens in at the four-man position. Halliburton for three. The three-pointer is right on target.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Carter outside. Back to Frazier. From the top of the key. Good. Nothing but net. And the Kings lead by 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Mourning can't make it work. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Frazier. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Robertson, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Indiana making a change here.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Frazier. To the middle. Here's Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Monroe looking around over Robertson. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Earl Monroe.
And you know what you get with Monroe? The ultimate playground player. I mean, despite the sizzle, though, he's about as consistent as they get.
Russell passes to Cowens. Shot clock at 6. Monroe against Robertson. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Bill Russell.
And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton kicks to Garnett. Here's Olajuwon. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Kings leading now by 5. Robertson outside. Frazier outside. Kicks it out to Robertson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mike Brown during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Frazier.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Here's Frazier. Olajuwon with the block. Halliburton against Frazier. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Good on the shot. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Here's Robertson. Russell. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Halliburton outside. Garnett finds Halliburton to the inside. Here's Olajuwon. On this that time, would have put him up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And the dunk by Worthy.
That's a big basket here in a close game. Worthy, one of the quieter guys on the floor, but his game is loud.
Here's Carter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And the Pacers call time here.
Indiana calls timeout.
They're down by 1. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bill Russell.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Drexler, he's checked in for Monroe. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Robertson dishes to Carter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Olajuwon, left side. Now the pass to Worthy. Drexler against Robertson. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Olajuwon. And it's sent back by Russell. Nice D from Russell. And they commit an intentional foul. There's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Kevin Garnett.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second team foul.
So they foul intentionally.
Pacers foul. Clyde Drexler.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Third team.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Timeout gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trailed by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Garnett, the pass to Halliburton. Nice D from Frazier. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And here's Drexler outside. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. 45. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.